Hi everyone, Mike Gorin here, and I can't believe I'm actually saying this, but we're finally here. The final episode of Final Fantasy VI Advance, the longest perfect playthrough by a country mile. Let's do this. Never thought I'd see the day. But before we begin, I want to address the elephant in the room real quick. These 14 items here are the only items in the game that cannot be maxed out under any circumstances. Just want to let you all know ahead of time before we move on to our final objectives. The first of which is our final Veldt formation. I intended to put off grabbing this until the very end, but as it turned out, skipping it didn't really save me any time. I'll get to why in a bit, but for now, we're heading to South Figaro. So, the reason I came here, you'd probably noticed that there was one formation in the South Figaro Underground that I never grabbed. So that's wrong entrance. It's the back of that house, the place where Mrs. Duncan resides. So, the reason I skipped grabbing this formation up till now has to do with our second objective. I thought by skipping this formation specifically would make grabbing the last remaining rage for Gal a little easier, but that's not really the case. So now I'm going to begin objective number 2, which is grab the Veldt. Now even though putting off grabbing Commander 3 wound up not saving me any time at all, it at the very least gave me an opportunity to manipulate the encounter in Group 16. Frame 1012 will grant me a first entry here in Group 16, and grabbing the encounter back in the South Figaro Underground allowed me to run into Death Warden right away. Shift the encounter one spot to make it Death Warden. So even though skipping Commander 3 didn't really save me any time, I still needed a random encounter in order to move everything over. Anyways, this formation doesn't matter, I'm just trying to get Gal to come back. Wow! Wow, I'm Gal! Gal, your friend! Friend! I join you again! And that's the last time we get to hear this music. Also, that's all 254 rages. There are 2 rages left that he doesn't have, but they are essentially dummied out content and are completely unobtainable, so through all intents and purposes, we max out Gal's rages. There is only one objective left. Note that there's one thing in the checkbox on the left-hand side before. Yeah, we're gonna address that now. Our final Bestiary entry, and for Party 1, we just want to have a bunch of Ultima Scroll users. Party 2 is gonna be Setzer because File Trump's really good. And he fully heals MP anyway, so free healing and stuff. And Mog for obvious reasons. Alright. Party 1 and 3 doesn't really matter too much, but Party 2 is just gonna be the party we're gonna use the least amount of. So even though I could take the turtle, I'm just going to walk around. This will give me a ton more random encounters. I'm not able to run away from this, so I'm just going to take the hit from eye for an eye. I have 4 living party members, so I can take it. Arise. So So, I'm not gonna skip any of these random encounters even though they're redundant. I mean, this is the final episode, I might as well show everything. Alright, Dino Zombie. None of these are the Bestiary entries, by the way. I know it's been a long time, but I have not revisited this place at all. And I mean at all, since defeating Kaiser Dragon and grabbing the Diablos Magicite. So anybody can pretty much deduce what this final objective even is. I just need a... Alright. Now to move on part 2, and their objective is simply get through that door that party 1 just opened. I want to try to minimize encounters as much as possible. Alright, this guy should be a cakewalk. Final Trump, not as good a damage dealer as Ultima Weapon at max health, but it'll do. I mean, for stars, I still have to take into account defense. And I'm running away from that. I don't think I can one-shot this formation, so that's why I did it. Honestly, I probably could have just taken the turtle both times and just have Mog do all the work. Honestly, I'm glad even though it would probably be more professional to script the rest of this segment, I think... Wow, Dino Zombie's defense is off the chart. I think it's only fitting that I get to do this bit of commentary off the cuff for the final time. And I'm running away from this for sure. Probably could have just used the teleport spell. Now, why not use smoke bombs? Simple. I don't want to have to spend money replacing them, and I don't want to have to grind up for max skill again. Reminder, max skill and max items are both still part of the conditions for perfect playthrough. I don't want to waste any time doing unnecessary grinding. Dino Zombie in. Well, at least it's a preemptive, so... Oh. Honestly, I probably could have also done with Cyan or Shadow with these Santetsuken and Ichigeki respectively. But I went with Satsuri because he fully heals his MP at the end. God damn it. I'm running away from this for sure. Spoiler, but in hindsight, Setzer would have been ideal for maxing out Curse Shield and Excalibur, due to his auto healing his MP and stuff. And for Mog, obviously, we're just gonna give him Malulu's Charm, and he's gonna do most of the work from here on out. Since I'm completely done with Party 2, I'm just gonna skip past Setzer towards between Terra and Mog from here on out. So yeah, we want to take this turtle to the left-hand side. This is literally the fastest way to get to our final Bestiary entry. And this long, drawn-out way. Part 3 probably does the most walking around and traversing, so it's gonna make Party 3 just Mog. Yep, we are gonna push that weight down, and there is another switch that we need to step on. And there's part of me, it's been a really long time since I did Dragon's Den. I have not revisited this place at all. So now we have to go the same route that Mog went. After all, Mog just opened the way for Party 1. Alright. Alright, this is completely free, so... yeah, I probably could be shaving a ton of time by just skipping the random encounters, but again, this is the final episode. Might as well not cut anything. And as an aside, I just want to address the elephant. Another elephant in the room is between where I last left off at part 26 about a little over a year ago, and when I actually returned to re-uploading these episodes, the Pixel remasters came out first on like iOS and Android phones and Steam, and then hit PS4 and Nintendo Switch, the Pixel remasters. Just to address a few things, you can't perform the duplication trick in the portable or Steam versions. You can't do it in the Pixel remasters either. And furthermore, in the Pixel remasters, there's no Dragon's Den, there's no Soul Shrine. And even though you can save your game after defeating the final boss, you don't get to keep the items you steal from any of the 4 tiers. That means you can't max out on Ragnaroks and Lightbringers or Ultima weapons. Gotta make some choices. Well, there's technically a glitch that makes it possible to farm for Ragnaroks. I don't know if that's been patched out. Wouldn't surprise if it had been. Especially in time for the console releases. But it's a bug. That's all I'll say for now. So, another reason why I'm not going to give the Final Fantasy VI Pixel Remaster a visit is, you know, I'm this far into the Game Boy Advance version. Why would I stop that and then do the Pixel Remaster? Like, that's just dumb. All that time wasted just to give up on one version to start another one. I want to finish this version. Maybe someday I'll give the Pixel remasters a look, but I want to wait till the game is no longer getting patched or updated. I don't know, maybe for all you Steam players, there could be like some patches that reincorporate the glitch, the level reset glitch, the item duplication glitch, Dragon's Den, and Soul Shrine. That would be sweet. Heck, maybe even update the Soul Shrine with a few additional encounters. and stuff. Maybe even update so there are ways to max out the other 14 items as well. And oh yeah, you get to keep the items from Kefka's Tower. You know, just some ideas. This part just floored me for a bit. Just a reminder. I'm not able to run away, so I'm just gonna... Okay. Alright. Yeah, I'm just gonna take these guys out quickly. Don't want to put up with this crap. I'm gonna wait till I'm just on top of the switch, and then I'm gonna move on over to Party 3. If you step on the switch, the way to the final Bestiary entry will open for Party 3, so we want the way to open up for Party 1 instead. Okay, good. Alright, that's close enough. And yeah, Mog has to do a lot of moving around, probably the most of anybody here. But that's fine, because that's what the Malulu's charm's for. And yes, I have to go around in a big circle, that way the jumping off the chest is automatic. I guess the chests are meant to act as like springs. Like the Sonic springs. That's why they jump on top of the open chests and stuff. I don't know. Alright, I think this is the way. Yes, it is. And now the way is open. Let's take on the final enemy. And here it is. Omega weapon. And this is kind of a... And I'm going to just spoil it for you, but this is quite anticlimactic. And by the way, I was... You have to kill this guy 3 times, and if you move fast enough, you won't have to worry about status effects at all. Like level 3 Confuse. You have to defeat him 3 times in order to truly win, and he doesn't have a final attack. And I just like go the meltdown route because even though none of my characters got frozen, I'm doing this because he's gonna open Phase 3 with Heartless Angel. I'm just going to try to ATB manip this spell a little bit, just to be on the safe side. Alright. I think I can go all out now. Everybody's at full health. Ooh. Yeah, I've got this battle won. And that's it. We have completed our perfect playthrough of Final Fantasy VI. We've accomplished everything this game has to offer. Every character's fully recruited, every item maxed out, every Esper, every character learned every spell and every ability unique to them. Avery Blitz, Rage, Bushido, Lore, Dance, and every Bestiary entry. We have max skill as well. And every single Veldt formation, though that's impossible to identify. We have, through all intents and purposes, accomplished everything this game has to offer. So, all that's left to do is to heal everyone back up at a free inn. I think Gao's father's house is perfectly fine. And I can save my game and bring this to a close. Can't believe this has happened. I'm not even ecstatic anymore. I'm finally done with this game. I'm glad it's over, but at the same time I'm sorta gonna miss it. I don't know what to say for this moment. It just... I just want to prove it. I have every item. I believe I proved I also maxed everyone out in part 28, which was the prelude to the grind. So there's that. I even demonstrated that there's only one rage left. That's Gao's Rage. So, and that's all the key items. And all the Espers. Odin's missing, but we had to give that up in order to acquire Raiden, so that's why he's missing. And I just want to prove to you that I have all the Bestiary entries. That's every single one, and even though I don't have maxed encounters with every enemy in the game, I'm not gonna bother shoot for that. No. I'm not that insane, and most of these can be revisited anyway, so fuck that. I'm just proving that I got 100% Bestiary here. So, yeah, that's it. That's it for my perfect playthrough of Final Fantasy VI Advance. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe to my channel. I greatly appreciate it. Especially if you like what you see here. I'm going to now start the 50th perfect playthrough. And there it is, the final Bestiary entry for Omega Weapon. So, that's it. All I have left to do now is save my game, and that's it for Final Fantasy VI Advance, having accomplished everything this game has to offer. For the final time, from me to all of you, this is Mike Gorn, sign out.